Welcome to Burger King Illuminati live for the first time ever.
From New York.
From Big Apple.
Live from New York. It's the Big Apple
Big
show.
Apple.
My name is Bruno, and I'm here to have a good time.
I'm Jacob, and I'm here to have an even better time.
My name's Jacob as well, and I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make best friends.
Oh, nice.
I'm audio
Liam, you've got to
recording
introduce
now.
yourself.
You gotta introduce yourself, bro.
I'm Liam, and I'm audio recording now.
We spent some time in the past couple of weeks about refining our introduction and just our presentation and stuff. So I hope you're enjoying it. Welcome to The Clearing. Oh, I'm so excited. This looks great.
A forest at night, countless paths. What could possibly go wrong?
The Clearing. Stars. Pine. You've been staring into space so long, you nearly forget why you're here. A breeze hits the side of your face and you shake your head gently, calling yourself to attention. The clearing is no more than 5 meters wide, just enough for the back end of your pickup truck to jut out in between the trees. The headlights are on, casting menacing shadows through the thicket. You feel uneasy. Do you walk to the pickup or out into the clearing? Walk to the pickup or walk out into the clearing? So,
How risky are we
so curious
feeling?
what menacing shadows look like.
Oh, I like to imagine
Can
they
we-
look a little something
Wait.
like this.
Can we get an RB in the chat for risky business? And that can be when we go to the clearing. Or if you want to not be risky, say SB, the safe business, which is going to the pickup.
Okay, I'm gonna go for walk to the pickup.
All right, pickup it is.
I love how Liam's background sometimes just shows his fan as well as him. Like, if you look at the top right,
Yeah, that's part of the charm.
The cabin light is still on, revealing a stack of receipts and empty coffee cups. Your keys dangle from the ignition, purring the engine, its rhythm pooling into the headache in your forehead.
We have a headache.
At the back of the car, you see a blue tarpaulin rear itself out of the tray. Something glimmers next to it. Do you enter the cab or head around back? Guys, what's a tarpaulin? I
It's
never
like a top.
know.
Like a top,
Oh,
like
a
a big blue top.
top!
Yeah.
A top.
But did it move on its own? It reared itself sentiently. Doesn't that mean it's possessed?
Whoa.
Or
They're
there's something
really
under it?
getting into it quickly. I think we're entering the cab.
All
No,
right,
I need to
Kevin
get
is-
this glimmer.
yeah, glimmer.
Yeah,
Glimmer?
we need to get
Okay.
We gotta bask.
Okay, head around back. The starlight throws a soft glow onto the license plate. You haven't memorized the numbers yet.
Memorize the numbers.
Sweet. That's
Go,
lazy
go, go.
writing.
Weird.
That's
What a
memorized.
weird detail.
Memorized. Inside the tray is mostly scrap metal and workman's tools. The roll of blue tarpaulin looks eerie. In the corner of your eye, you almost swear you can see it moving.
Oh, shit.
You place a hand over it, and the soft crinkle of material underneath makes you feel much better. From here, you see that the glimmer of light was a shovel. Do you grab the shovel or the tarpaulin?
I'll say this. The tarpaulin's moving. Maybe it'll stop moving if we hit it with a shovel.
But Jacob, what if we harness the tarpaulin's powers by taking it as one of our own?
It's a bait and switch. They want us to
Yeah.
pick the shovel because it would be obviously good as a weapon. The tarpaulin, we don't even know what the fuck it is, but we can take it, and I think we should.
What do you mean we
Yeah.
don't know what it is? It's a tarpaulin.
Fucking get it. Go get that tarpaulin.
Damn. You let out a sigh as you size up the top. Now you
Wait.
call it a top. You let out a sigh.
Is it called? Melina's just come to this room to ask me whether we're sure it's pronounced tarpaulin or tarpaulin.
Well,
Are we
well,
wrong?
I'm glad that you guys are also saying tarpaulin. I'm glad we have that shared. Because it's probably tarpaulin, but I like saying tarpaulin.
Yeah, we're saying it the way we
I'm
say
pretty
it.
sure it's tarpaulin.
In fact, anytime it says top, I'm going to say tarpaulin now.
Sick.
Fuck it. You let out a sigh as you size up the tarpaulin. Damn it. As you size up the tarpaulin, which stretches at least 2 meters long. You spent a solid amount of time getting it in there in the first place. Such was the difficulty of working with the damn thing. Now you've got to
Okay.
get it back out. Stretching out the bones in your hand. You grasp tightly
visceral.
to each side of the thick sheeting. You yank at it, and an involuntary groan erupts into the night air, darting through the trees.
Wow.
With a second heave, the hulking mass finally starts to budge. You use
Whoa.
all your leverage, and slowly, surely, it breaks free from its tomb, forcing you to stumble as the weight of it crashes to the muddy
It's a
floor.
heavy tarpaulin.
Your eyes turn to it with wicked fascination. You feel your heart screech to a halt. That was movement.
Fucking told you,
Okay.
it's alive.
Tarpaulin.
I was right.
Tarpaulin?
Tarpaulin.
Tarpaulin.
Yeah, but that's the French one, Jacob.
No, it's English.
Inspect, because Kip is saying we should go for the bonk option here, and we can only get if we inspect
Yeah.
the tarpaulin.
A sentient being
Yeah.
the tarpaulin.
We don't want to get the shovel and like spook it. We want to like figure out whether we can bonk
you-
this thing.
Wait,
you
do we
can't
think
fuck a
that the
shovel.
tarpaulin is sentient? Surely there's just something
no.
under the tarpaulin.
No, it's
that's
fucking sentient. It's sentient, man.
We
It
just
is-
like lift it up. There's a monster underneath where we're just like looking at the tarpaulin.
Liam's theory consists of 2 points. 1, the top is sentient. 2,
Yeah.
he wants to have sex with it. Are we gonna deny the man?
We're inspecting the tarpaulin.
Wait, was the groan us or was it the tarpaulin?
I think it was the top. I thought it was the tarpaulin. I'm pretty sure
yeah,
it's the
it
tarpaulin.
was the tarpaulin.
No, the groan was us getting turned on by the sexy top.
Oh, okay. My mistake. The bottom of the tarp is wet with earth, sludging along with the sick in your stomach. Your eyes have mostly adjusted to the dark, but your mind continues to play tricks on you. From the corner of your eye, you can feel the top moving, like it's filled with thousands and thousands of bugs churning and turning in the black.
Fuck yeah.
But that's not what's in there. The electric tape has barely held in the rain. That's no doubt on its way back soon. The tarpaulin is practically begging to be opened, just to make sure. And yet, so
Open
are
the
we spreading
tarpaulin.
the tarpaulin?
Yeah,
Are we
open
spreading
up.
it open?
Just do it.
open
We're not getting
fucking-
the shovel, let's just do it.
Yeah, we're not gonna. Yeah, they keep wanting us to get the
Open.
No
shovel.
shovel run.
The
Oh,
tarpaulin.
Yeah.
Shovels
That's
are for
it.
losers.
No shovel run, Jacobs. Great.
What
Holy
is
shit.
behind the tarpaulin?
Go, go,
Let me
go.
open it,
I'm
please.
so nervous. I'm so
Please.
nervous.
It's begging. It's begging to be opened. Let me open. Let me open. What if I refresh? Jacob, can you do your best like Vincent Price horror laugh? The tape feels slimy under your fingers, where a shiver spreads up your hands and into your neck. It peels with grit and bursts open, revealing your cargo. The
Escargot?
battered corpse of the man you just killed. The battered corpse of the man you just killed. His face is cut and bruised, his lifeless eyes beaming
Wait,
skyward. His
we
face
just-
looks no different from the last time you struck it.
What? We just killed him? Why are we letting this now? This is ridiculous.
His mouth is agape, shocked at his own demise, frozen from the moment you beat his last breath out of him.
Fuck.
He sure looks dead. But you can feel your mind playing tricks on you, adrenaline coursing through the blood vessels at the back of your eye. You can feel his gaze darting around, burning holes through you, but you know it isn't real. It can't be. So do you
Check
grab the
for a
shovel?
pole.
Or
It's a
check
no
for
shovel
pulse?
run.
No shovel run.
No
No
shovel
shovel
run.
run.
Wait,
This
guys.
is freaky.
I feel like it should have told us we
baddies?
killed a man before.
Exactly.
That's probably what gave us the headache.
It's like, oh man, I'm really stressed about this guy I killed.
Yeah, and probably we're sick to our stomach from the smell of the man we killed. Really a
This
lot
makes
of...
so much sense. So, we checked the pulse.
Yeah.
Your hand wavers on its way down to the man's neck. Bile shakes up your throat and you place 2 fingers against him. His skin cools at the touch. Nothing. You wait a
hot.
second more. Nothing. Yeah, baby. You start breathing a sigh of relief when you feel movement against your finger. You stagger back, reflexes taking the wheel. Your heel catches a branch and you tumble toward the earth, the rear of your skull smashing against a rock lodged in the mud. Pain ricochets through you. The heavens multiply above, and you wonder if you might die here.
Try to get up,
Try
and
to
we're
get
probably
up.
gonna die.
Wait, so
I
he's
reckon.
not dead, but we are.
Yeah, and apparently your buddy Reflexes is going to be driving from now on. Your entire body shoots with pain as you lift yourself up, your shoulders buckling against your own weight. When you finally steady yourself, you grab at your hair, matte with either mud or blood. You force your eyes wide and see the shovel glimmering from the back of the truck. How are you gonna do this now? You take an unsteady breath and heave yourself forward, your feet dragging against twigs and stone. You almost collapse into the tray, one shaking hand grasping at the shovel's handle. It's built for this kind of work,
shovels.
cutting through stubborn
I really
ground.
want this fucking
So
shovel.
it weighs a ton. We're back on the shovel train. Sorry, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Pigeonholed.
I do this every time. Here we go. Chugga, 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 chugga,
Yeah.
chugga, 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 chugga. Railroad.
Whoa, that's a meme.
We've been railroaded.
That's a BKI meme.
We just didn't want to pick up a goddamn shovel, and we have to.
I feel like a text adventure should give us the option of not touching a shovel.
You pull and pull and pull, and slowly, surely, it itches out of the truck. It tumbles to the ground, and so do you, falling with it, defeated. Baby, you should rest here.
Try to get up.
Man, these
I don't
games
think
want us
we
to
should
fucking
rest here.
sleep.
I don't think we should
know.
rest here. The man we just tried to kill is alive in our truck.
As
and-
if we rest here, we might get eaten by ants.
I think-
Not eaten by ants, just killed
Yeah.
by ants.
Very likely.
Try to get up. It's no use. The back of your head throbs, liquid oozing from the open wound. You can barely even see straight. You've barely placed one dirty palm on the ground before your heart stops. More movement coming from the tarpaulin. Real movement this time. You must be hallucinating, because as you turn your blurry eyes towards the blue, you see that dead bastard rising out of it.
Wait,
Oh
towards the blue you.
Blue U, like that old phone brand I used to have. You know, the Blue U that, like, anytime I try to do anything, it would go to Google Chrome and open porn ads, like, while I'm on the
Oh
bus.
yeah, the phone did that.
The
Nice,
phone
Bruno.
did that. And I had like 200 tabs of all these porn ads anytime I try to write a message on Messenger. That's just a bit of backstory.
We
for
didn't
why
need to
I'm
know
like
that about
this.
you, buddy.
Cold, wet feet pierce through through your blurred vision as the figure approaches. This can't be happening. The man leans down, those lifeless eyes staring straight through you. He opens his battered mouth and whispers in the voice of death, "I won!" And then you saw he did win.
So let's reflect on this game we just played.
Shovel, 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 shovel. Shovel, 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 shovel.
This was a game where at the beginning we'd already tried to kill someone and they were trying to kill us, but they weren't really trying to kill us. They were kind of waiting for us to kill ourselves, I guess.
We were playing checkers, and they were playing chess the whole time.
So I guess the aim was to pick up the shovel at some point.
Next week, when we can do another horror game, and we can test the hypothesis. Is it always bad to play horror games? Just thinking about whether you'll get to fuck something with the options that you pick.
And one more thing, and no one say anything, but we'll find out if next week if it's truly horrifying, if it can be a horror, and also